Why, hello, hello, hello.
Welcome.
Oh, that was in unison. That was very sweet.
We're really in sync these days,
I
Michelle.
think.
It's working out. It's working out.
I like having you around.
Thank you guys for joining us.
She always wears beautiful
You always
clothes.
like to touch my clothes. It's like a thing.
I just like to touch you in
That's
general,
what
and
it
this
is.
is
She
my
likes to
way.
touch me. We're vaccinated now, so she
Right.
feels like she can now.
Well,
she
you
can
wear
touch me.
like this good material. Natalie has a knack. If you ever want a
Oh,
shopping buddy in
boy.
life or someone to go to the thrift shop, she has a knack of
Give
just
me a call.
the
We'll go
type of
shopping.
material, something that's good. It just lays on you the right way.
Thanks,
It's just-
Michelle. I
yeah,
appreciate you
have a great
noticing
talent
my,
for that.
my
So anyway.
clothing taste. Anyways, hello,
Tonight's about
welcome.
music. The music
We're
side.
doing music tonight,
Yeah.
and we're excited
Yes, we
that you
are.
guys have joined us once again for our
Yes.
Thursday shows
Yes.
here at the Maine Music Project.
So hello and welcome
tonight,
back.
Yeah, tonight we got a great show for you guys.
We do. Some old friends in the house.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about these guys.
Well, the old man up front that you'll be seeing. No, I'm kidding. The wonderful, incredible Doug Colmar. I met him 15 years ago through Bob McKillop, maybe, or maybe just through this open mic. And then you became friends with Bob McKillop. I don't know what happened first, which way it went, but it's been a regular in my life, musically, playing all over, and he's grown from a single guy playing guitar to incorporating bands and albums. And then he liked this band so much that was playing on his album that they stuck around, and they're going to be doing a lot more together as the future unfolds. And that's Arcadia.
That's who we have tonight.
Who we
is
have
Arcadia.
tonight.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the
we're
quick.
super stoked to have them here.
Yes.
They released an album in 2018.
They did.
They're going to be playing lots of music from that, plus probably some stuff.
New
we
stuff.
Don't, new
Doug's
stuff.
been working on new things, and he puts out these
Nice.
heart-wrenching songs every now and then on Facebook or YouTube videos.
I'm excited.
Talented,
I heard them in
talented writer.
sound check. I'm very excited about this band. I'm all about
Three-part
harmonies.
harmony.
I love the harmonies.
I
So
knew you'd like 'em.
I'm stoked to hear that.
Yeah.
Just a quick shout out to some of our sponsors that make this show happen for us. We can't
What? That's the shout out. Polar Star
we can't really do this
Podcast.
without our sponsors. So just want to do a quick thanks to Polar Star Podcast who wow, you were on fire tonight.
I've
Michelle.
been drinking a lot of kombucha, and I had a lot of
a
espresso.
lot of coffee going on over here.
I had espresso up until 3, and it's such a mistake for me. But Polar Star Podcast, none of this would visually happen or audioly happen
making
if
up
it
our
wasn't
words.
for Polar Star Podcast. So thank you.
Yep, and we have Lenny's, WMPG,
Yes.
Bangor Savings Bank. We got the Dogfish. We have Postcards
with Mayamon and Jenny Van West.
And
a
our
weekly
most-
podcast. Moving to only Thursdays as of next week. Every Thursday at 11.
Okay, at
11 a.m.
No, I know, but
on
where?
Postcards.
Postcards,
Facebook
okay.
Live Postcards.
Okay, cool.
Just write a postcard.
And our newest sponsor, we have Aspen Dental. We have
love them.
Dr. Oaks and his team over at Aspen Dental. And
They
we're
are mighty
super
oaks
excited.
all together. It's quite the team that they have. And thank
They
you.
popped on board, and it's been
Yeah.
great. And we're very, very grateful for you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys are tuning in and just, I think
Joining
you
us
guys
right now.
I think
Hi.
you guys have been joining us since day one. So I got to do my spiel again. Please, feel free to donate. On Venmo and PayPal at the Maine Music Project. All your donations are going to go to the venue of their choice and to this band.
Which is the Frontier
Right.
Cafe, which is
In
a music
Brunswick.
hall, a cafe, and everything place.
Yeah.
Up in Brunswick, Maine.
So we can't do this without your donations.
No.
So you guys, thank you for continuously showing up, for donating, and being a part of this project. And before
We appreciate you.
We do. We love you. We appreciate you. And before we get started tonight, we have a special poem from Michelle. She's going to start the show off right, like she always does.
I wrote it. Whenever I write a new one, I'm going to try to read it. This is called The Chains of Revelation. Finished it last night. And it looks like my friend Doug Colmar is going to join in on a little guitar.
Nice.
I'm a prisoner in my own story, and I ain't all right. 'Cause rage moves cold like venom right through my veins. And just when I think I can't hold on, that I've lost my sight 'cause I'm spinning my wheels, waiting for a sign, driving through the rain, out pours another wasted conversation, my friend, draining through my brain like gasoline. So I close my eyes till I feel the water dripping, and I glimpse the sun, 'cause she is so much bigger than the shadows casting doubt within my mind on this transmutant flight that I can't navigate. 'Cause sometimes I can't hold on. I'm lost. But it's all I know. All I know. This daily, chaotic grind, this game of yesterday, this game of want and need and fear that I won't measure up, that I will always be apart from the whole. An illusionary unrest that settles in my soul. And I'm done with this show. So I continue to close my eyes, breathing in the luminous light, shining bright through every morsel in my being, reminding me that I am so much more than the parts of the whole. I am so much more than the rage that is a facade I should not own, a temporary moment in time which is timeless, space, a nothingness that embodies everything. And how can I take that on when it's not mine? So I relish instead in the gifts, the light that surrounds me, feet on the ground. I dance and soak in the warmth, realizing I'm all right. 'Cause I am the rage and the calm, the storm and the gentle breeze rolled into one, standing on the edge with wings. If I just let go.
And with that beautiful send-off from Michelle Arkand, we have Arcadia. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, I'm tilling up this garden, backbreaking work, a little more than I bargained for, being a kid from the suburbs. My mother's father was a farmer, a carpenter man of the sea. These days I wish there was a little more of him inside of me. When I'm digging up soil, putting down paint, may not call it religion, but surely I'm a saint. There's something holy, sticking seeds down in these holes, and I may not change the world, but I can make something grow. I was a child of plastic, electric light and noise. I wasn't anything he remembered about being a boy. And then he got sick and died before we really could be friends. But I hope he knows that I think about him every now and then. When I'm digging up soil, putting down paint, may not call it religion, but surely I'm a saint. There's something holy, sticking seeds down in these holes, and I may not change the world, but I can make something grow. And a child may never concede all the wisdom a grandparent holds, but you still got to plant that seed, though you may not be there when it grows. Well, I'm tilling up this garden, backbreaking work, where a kid's gotta know more than he can learn down in the suburbs. world is changing so fast, don't know if he'll use it in the end, but I hope it means that he thinks about me every now and then. Digging up the soil, putting down paint, don't need no religion, 'cause buddy, you're a saint. There's something holy sticking seeds down in these holes, and maybe we change the world when we help someone grow. Someone grow. Oh, thanks so much. Well, it's great to be here, great to be playing for real people and people in the virtual world as well, and playing together. So that was a garden song. I know a lot of people are getting ready to make their gardens now. Next tune is for all the hipsters. It's about Brooklyn. Colin Colmar's birthplace, Brooklyn,
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, Natalie's got a Brooklyn connection.
We got a Brooklyn
Oh,
connection
cool.
in the house.
There you go. Nice. All right. It's called Maybe Brooklyn. You shimmer there in a piece of my dream. You were looking at a map of Brooklyn, and all the wakeful hours between. Trace the path of where you took me. Deep life overshadowed by the details of the day. You love, you care, you try. On the road to sunrise, the shadows fade away as you chase the open sky. We're starting on a journey, don't know where we're bound. Siren calls, it's a lonesome holy sound. We're starting on a journey, who knows where it ends, but I know the miles be good ones with you, my sweetest friend. If you tire of the taillights and you long for your own bed and the kitchen warm from cooking, you settle in the dark pines or the city lights instead. You say maybe Brooklyn. We're starting on a journey, don't know where we're bound. Highway siren call, it's a lonesome holy sound. We're starting on a journey, who knows where it ends, but I know the miles will be good ones with you, my sweetest friend. My sweetest friend. The sun shimmered there was a waking dream, and we were looking at a map of Brooklyn. Thank you. do a song by Janice now.
Yay.
A rocking song. We like to call it OOB because we're here, but it's called Out of Bounds.
It's one of those songs I've had for a while and then brought it into Arcadia band, and they made it sound way better than it ever did.
That's where I'm bound.
Out of bounds.
That's true.
She lived on a shoebox in a bypass. She had larger plans. She felt like a big fish in a juice glass, like a shark in a sardine can. She was drinking whiskey from a teacup. Didn't matter who stayed. She was wearing them short skirts and makeup, saying, I gotta get out of here. Something like a heartbreak hit ground. She began to swell, crawled behind the big wheel of her Econoline and said, I'm gonna get the hell out of bounds. Out of bounds. He was from a small town in the deep south, where they keep their secrets hid. He was always opening up his big mouth. They tried to build a fence around it, so they're thinking all the wrong thoughts, walking a thin line between trouble and jail. He set his wristwatch to big city time, saying someday I'm gonna ride the rails. Something like a heartbreak hit ground. He began to swell, jumped on the next train northbound and said, I'm gonna get the hell out of bounds. Out of bounds. Sometimes you gotta jump the fence, you gotta run past the guard. Sometimes you gotta taste the forbidden fruit in someone else's backyard. Sometimes you gotta pull back the manhole cover, see what's underground. Shake the box, step out of line, open the box and take your stand. So when you feel like an eagle in a pigeonhole, and a bull in a china shop, and you're seeing red, and you think that 10-gallon hat ain't big enough to hold all the crazy ideas you got running around in your crazy head, hang on, cause heartbreak gonna hit ground. Get ready to swell. Don't you look back, you just hit the highway. Stick your thumb out and get the hell out of bounds. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
rocking out there. Next tune is it's about baseball. It's a baseball season, and it's a memory of my dad as well. He used to sit on the deck at our house and listen to his little transistor radio, and drink beer, and listen to a baseball game. Whoa. Thought something was a little wrong. It's the old B string.
Out of tune.
Right. It's that wild guitar solo always throws off the B string.
It's all the heat we generated.
I guess you had to go. You felt the weight of all those years pressing down until you could not keep your head up. I wanted you to know it's not those big times, those nights on the town that I remember. I remember Saturday afternoons at the car wash, and late night summer drives with a rag top down, and baseball on the radio, baseball on the radio, and a sip of beer. I know the history. I'm sure the way here was hard, but you never let me see the struggle. It was up to me. I wish you laid out your cards a little sooner. We might have been closer for the trouble. But you showed me Saturday afternoons at the car wash, and late night summer drives with a rag top down, and baseball on the radio, baseball on the radio, and a sip of beer. And maybe you could have done better, and maybe I could have done too. Just a couple of fathers and sons, trying to be fathers and sons and muddling through. We had Saturday afternoons at the car wash, and late night summer drives with a rag top down, and baseball on the radio, baseball on the radio, always baseball on the radio, and a sip of beer. Much. Thank you. We're going to do a couple of summer-oriented songs, and we're all getting ready for summer now that it's actually feeling a little warmer. This one is one that Janice and I wrote together, actually. It's called Porch Song. At least that's what it's called for the moment. You should picture a very hot, sultry day. Remember those? Slower.
Yeah.
catching a breeze and a beer. For once I'm not wishing I was somewhere else, but I wish you were here.
Long day, sunset, blue notes on red guitar. Wondering what the song is in your head, and I wonder where you are.
The golden hour fades to a copper evening, and wishes are a penny apiece. Then to tell you something as you were leaving, now I'm standing on the edge of Lover's Leap. I want you in that old paint-peeled chair I've been staring at all week long. Want you to lay your voice down on mine, let the night hear our song. I want you to see my face when I tell you that I was wrong. I want you to know that I wanted you all along. Dog day, sun's up, heat already on the rise. Restless sleep from a restless heart, I'll be waiting on that porch tonight. The golden hour fades to a copper evening, now I'm standing on the edge of Lover's Leap. I want you in that old paint-peeled chair I've been staring at all week long. Want you to lay your voice down on mine, let the night hear our song. I want you to see my face so you know I've got nothing to hide. I want you to come inside. I want you to come inside. Thanks. Anyone? There's one you may recognize. It's an old standard. Gershwin. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. You know your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. I said, hush, little baby, don't you cry.
One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. Until that morning, nothing can harm you, with daddy and mommy right there by your side.
summertime, and living is easy.
It's so easy, yeah, yeah.
Fish are jumping,
Fish they are jumping.
cotton is high. You know your mom is rich 'cause your daddy is a musician. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. I say, hush, little baby, don't you cry. Thanks so much. Here, switch over to mandolin for a couple of tunes.
Yeah, you could chat with us
If you
now
wanna
if you want.
do the chat piece, that would be a
Great
good
moment to
good
chat
moment.
since we're doing a change.
Hey. So, of course, that's Arcadia. They're doing a little set change. I love it when that
new
mandolin
instruments
gets
coming in.
broke
Yep.
in,
Yep.
broke out, and upon the stage, because you're going to love the magic that Doug has in that thing.
I haven't heard him play yet, so I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a treat. So we got, of course, in the back of the whole stage, Doug's son Colin there on the percussions. Janice is on the right. Would that be my right? Maybe your
Stage.
left in viewers land.
Stage.
And Doug on the left. I
Right?
bet you can figure it out, you know?
I'm
Both
the
on
old
guitar.
guy.
Together, the three of them make Arcadia. Tonight, they are here on the Maine Music Project stage playing for the Frontier. So
Which is a
fans
venue
out
in Brunswick.
please support them. They're a great venue
Yeah.
that supports everybody. It's not just musicians, and it's not
They're
just a
very
cafe. They're sort of an artist space.
Community orientated.
Community gatherings, films.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Film, art, food. I mean, what
Events,
more do you need?
Community
Music.
events, art, humans.
Yeah. It's just a great little venue, and we're trying to keep them all alive through this pandemic. So
Yeah, and if you guys can, there's no donation too small. Please consider donating tonight on Venmo or PayPal at the Maine Music Project. All the proceeds go to the band, the venue, and back into this project, so we can keep
nickels, dimes, quarters, dollar bills, $100 bills.
Yes,
Whatever it is
all
that you
the
can
bills,
afford.
Michelle.
There's so many.
We would
to
love
choose.
to continue to keep this project going.
We're gonna
week
keep it
after
going.
week.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
we
keep
are.
going.
We've been
We're
doing it.
figuring
It's
it
been
out. We love you.
Guys,
Thank
can you tell me a little bit about your this record, the latest record that you released in 2018?
So yeah, we got together on that. That was going to be. I mean, it was a solo project, but
Right,
then
that's
the
what I
band
remember.
really kind of grew out of that. So these were wonderful people who've continued to play. I'm doing some solo recording right now, but they're on it too. So the line between the band and the solo stuff is very blurry at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
But the point of the band was to try to bring Janice's songs out as well and have us all do some more writing and writing stuff just for this sound. So I think on the record there were kind of two flavors that came through, and so I think the band is
Gotcha.
emphasizing one of the flavors, and then the solo stuff will be sort of the other flavor.
Well, something dynamic happens when you
Yeah.
start to bring in some
people,
more sound, some more
energy.
depth to
Yeah.
what it
Absolutely.
is you're doing. And I think you as a songwriter have always, Doug, had you have your songs, you play them so quietly on the guitar, but then in your mind, I've always, from conversations,
Oh, sure.
it's like you're hearing so much more, and this was a great opportunity
And that's
to kind of see what can happen in the studio.
And I think when you do solo for a long time, it's the opportunity to collaborate just brings so much more to it. So
Yeah, you add a different layer, a different
Mm-hmm.
dynamic to your music by bringing in other players,
Right.
and it.
And
kind
who
of
doesn't love
builds.
three-part harmony?
I know, I love it.
absolutely.
Love it. I had a question. Oh, so Janice, you're the first song that you sang that you wrote. What was that called?
It was called Out of Bounds.
Out of Bounds.
Yeah, I loved it. Love the melody on that. Love the
Thank you.
groove on that.
Yes.
That really caught my ears. I really enjoyed.
Yeah, you bring a
that
great
song.
energy to this group for
Thank
sure.
you. And I'm super lucky to have amazing musicians that make it just all the better to play. Like I used to play that out by myself a lot, and it never sounds as good now. I
yeah,
want to go back.
You got your people behind you.
Right.
Yeah. Do you guys have a specific way? Do you guys songwrite together? What's your process?
They wrote the one song together.
Apart, come together, work it out. You sit down, write together. How do you guys?
So we
work that out?
just started writing together a little bit. So that Porch Song was our first collaboration, really. But yeah, we'd like to do more of it. I mean, right now, if I'm doing something on my own, I get stuck with it. I'll bring these guys in, and vice versa. When Janice is working on something, we'll get input. But that was the first one where we said, okay, we're each going to write pieces of this. So
yeah.
Yeah,
So
and I don't always know like what I'm making on the guitar because I don't have as much musical theory as Doug does, and I'll say, "What the heck am I playing, and where do I go next?" And he's really helpful as a musical partner to say, like, "Well, you could go here, here, or here. Like this is all in the same key, Janice." And I was like, "Okay, thank you for that."
That sounds great.
The beauty of a good partnership.
Yeah,
right
like
there.
you get. I'm the same way in music too. I'm not as theory driven as I am heart driven. But it's nice to have a partner to kind of balance each other out, the strengths and I don't want to say weaknesses. That sounds really
Right.
Call 'em gaps.
not right.
Growth
But
areas.
Opportunities.
exactly, exactly.
So, can I jump in for a minute about backing up to the pandemic started, and I feel like, Doug, you emerged out of, it was just when you were starting to see musicians like realize, all right, I've got to write, and I have something to say, and I can't keep it inside of me anymore. And it was like the fall. When did you come out with that first song that like, was intense and had me to tears?
Yeah, it was the summer, I think.
Summer into, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, a lot of writing got done during the pandemic for sure. I mean, that was, for a lot of people, that was just how they were surviving. And it was really helpful to have Judd Caswell's songwriting group.
Yes.
He was doing this Zoom songwriting group.
Yeah.
And I think for all of us, that was just a great touchstone to have on a weekly basis. It's something that in the live world was happening once a month, but once we went into the pandemic, it was a weekly thing, and that was really just a survival mechanism for a lot of us. And
Well, something to look forward to and keep you exercising. Your craft when there's no act. You think in the moment during the pandemic. What is the point? There's nowhere to go with this. Where do we play? Where do we perform? Where do we? But it's like just showing up for your community.
It gave you a voice.
And giving you a space to keep exercising is really important.
So is that what helped you to continue to write? Because you didn't just write one.
Oh, no, for sure.
You kind of, I think you have a whole album's worth.
There were,
He's a writing machine.
More than
Yes,
that.
always has been.
But yeah, I mean, we spurred each other on. There were challenges like, give us a song prompt or, some kind of challenge to write to. And, and at a certain point, I mean, the more you write, the more you write. So
Right.
Is there one particular song that you were like, wow, this just came out of me and it's what I've been needing to put out and it's a keeper?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the stuff that that's coming out on the new album, like Find the Space, which I just recorded and put out recently. I mean, that probably wouldn't have happened without the pandemic, without spending a lot of time kind of digging into words more than I had been. So I mean, that's I think the first one. But there are a bunch. I mean, there are some specifically pandemic songs. A song called Touch, which is really just being about isolated. So
yeah, I'm impressed with how writers in general can they're digging so far down, and then to emerge out and to share that. It's like, kudos to you for standing up right now and still being whole and putting it out for people.
I think you're doing it kind of for yourself, and it's you share it, and it's great when it resonates with people. It's, that's kind of the magic.
Somebody's
thing.
There's space for everybody to resonate with all songwriters of all different types, and it's nice to be able to. Articulate your feelings, and then somebody else listens to it and finds something different in something you have to say, and they feel something different, and I think that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Well, and then maybe you bring that song that you've written to these guys, and they're adding something of their own to it that sort of it goes somewhere else a little bit that you didn't know. You didn't know where it was going, because we don't know where we're bound. I learned that earlier.
Mild plan.
Yes.
Chance. Yes.
So here we are with Arcadia here tonight. They are representing the Frontier Cafe Music Hall community space out in Brunswick. Please support them by going to Venmo, PayPal at the Maine Music Project.
And thank you guys. Always thank you for tuning in and sharing and being a part of our family and our village over here. We can't do this without you guys. I have one more question before we get back to the music. I just a thought that popped into my head. Colin, how's it being in your dad's band?
It's familiar.
Feels a bit like home over there.
Yeah, we've been at it for the better part of 30 years.
Okay, all right. So this is you've been doing this a minute.
Yeah.
Cool,
It doesn't ever. There's never a dull moment. It's always fun. It's always interesting. And
that's cool. That's cool. And none of my parents were musical people, and none of my family really. So I'm just interested to know how families kind of work together
and you still love each other.
Yeah.
Well, he's got his own projects too, so
I mean that's important, right? Yeah, but I count myself extremely fortunate.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Well, we'd love to hear more music from you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna get back to these guys, and we'll be back at the end of the show.
Yeah. So give it up one more time, Arcadia.
So this is actually a song I wrote for my dad, and it feels really timely to be doing this because it was about a place in New York City which was his complete haunt, a place where it was like his Cheers, called Hurley's Saloon in New York City near Rockefeller Center, and I went there all my upbringing, and it closed one day, and so not unlike some of the places that we've lost in the pandemic, I think. Red jackets, Rob Royce, pull up a stool, Jack. Look who's here, boy. Cold drink, warm hand. Make it a double, Michael. Strike up the band, there's a place in the world for a man. Time stands still here, 'cause it can. Jack would travel from here to the moon to be a king for a spell in Hurley's Saloon. Rings of smoke gather round, make a toast. Jack's back in town. He tells them his tales and they stomp and they roll. He sings them a tune and they cry out for more. There's a place in the world for a man. Time stands still here 'cause it can. Jack would travel from here to the moon to be a king for a spell in Hurley's Saloon. But the city is fickle and changes her liquor. Round after round, progress is poor. Closed on the window, where does a king go? shuddered his heart when they closed Hurley's doors. There's a place in the world for a man. Time stands still here 'cause it can. Jack would travel from here to the moon to be a king for a spell in Hurley's saloon. Jackets, Rob Roy. Pull up a stool, Jack. Look who's here, boys.
What's up? Tom thinks you're hot. Tom, is that Tom Menzie? Oh yeah. He's one of my other music friends. We're in a trio. I'm gonna shamelessly plug. We're in a trio called Frenzy. He is the titular Enzy of Frenzy. So if you're looking for other bands to check out Frenzy. Frenzie.
They're cool.
And I think Tom is sexy too.
They're jammy.
Colin has to count this for me, so I do it fast.
Got another Janice tune.
Wish to God I never met you. Wish I never bought that dress. When you knelt down before me, I wish my answer wasn't yes. Wish we never bought this house. Quit my job and change my name. Most of all, I wish I didn't stay up each night listening to that train. Another dream rolling by, rolling by. Wish when I lay down beside you, didn't feel so damn alone. Wish to God that I could call this house my home. Cause you pain. Most of all, I wish I didn't stay up each night listening to that train. Cause it's hard to lay awake. I wonder why. Every train that leaves the station sounds like another dream rolling by. Wish I didn't have to leave here, but you see I've got this ache. And if I stay here any longer, it's both our hearts gonna break. So when you rise in the morning, you won't find me by your side. I don't know where this train's going. I'm going for the long ride. 'Cause it's hard to fold your wings when you're meant to fly. And it's hard to play away, listening to another dream roll by. And it's hard to love a man who's got his roots deep in the sand. And it's hard to live a life this small when you're as big as I am. And I am.
It is warm. We are getting a little warm up here. Harbor? Yeah, a little capo. It's one. Capo quiz here.
Do you guys have more than 2 songs that you could do?
We could.
Do Little Bird.
3 maybe?
We have 3, sure. So I could do Arcadia at the end.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
So, Harbor.
Yeah, two, and then we'll come up and then 1 closing.
Okay.
Harbor Girls and then end with Arcadia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or why don't, okay.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, 'cause-
You.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, because you have to change back to, okay. Cool. Sounds good.
We could do.
If he's got to change back to
Good
guitar.
audience right now.
All right. Sure. I didn't know if you guys had a hard stop or not.
There is a stillness. It's been here all along. A refuge I've built you since the day you were born. So if you get tossed out like a wreck on the sea, I'll be your harbor. Come home to me. Come home to me, child. Come home to me. The storms rage on, you just come on home to me. Waters rise and you find you can hardly breathe. I'll be your harbor. Come home to me. You got a restless soul passed down from your mother. You got an ache so big, well, it's pulling you under. When the songs of the sirens beg you to dive in too deep, turn that boat around, son. Come home to me. Come home to me, child. Come home to me. When the storms rage on, you just come on home to me. Waters rise and you find you can hardly breathe. I'll be your harbor. Come home to me. I know you must sail beyond the maps we made when you were young. I'll stay where the water's calm. Hold this light and sing this song. Come home to me, child. Come home to me. Storms rage on, you just come on home to me. Waters rise and you find you can hardly breathe. I'll be your harbor. Come home to me. I'll be your harbor. Come home to me. I'll be your harbor.
We've got a little throwback tune back to the 80s.
We're calling this the summer revenge song, I think.
That's right.
Phone rings in the middle of the night. My mother says, what you gonna do with your life? Oh, mother dear, we're not the fortunate ones, and girls that wanna have fun. Oh, girls that wanna have fun. Come home in the morning light, my father yells, when you gonna live your life right? Oh, daddy dear, you know you're still number one, but girls that wanna have Take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I wanna be the one who walks in the sun, and girls that wanna have fun. Oh, girls that wanna have fun. That's all they really want, is have fun. When the working day is done, oh, girls that wanna have fun. Oh, girls that wanna have fun. They just wanna, they just wanna, girls just wanna have fun. They just wanna, they just wanna, girls just wanna have fun. That's all they really want. Is have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. That's all they really want. Is have fun. Just wanna have fun. Just wanna, they just wanna, girls just wanna have fun. They just wanna, girls just wanna have fun.
Girls over here that like to have fun.
Best cover.
Thank you.
Best cover of that song I've ever heard. Those
made it sound really
harmonies are on point, people.
I mean,
That
who
was-
doesn't love that song?
Oh, that was so great. I love it.
Thank
I love
you.
hearing a cover that is completely different than the original. That was so clever and
Doug hitting the
love
high.
it.
I
Love
like
it. Yeah. That was that. No, that was Colin on the high.
Was that you,
Yeah, it was
Colin?
on the high.
Oh yeah.
Why,
Oh,
Colin,
man.
no wonder why he thinks you're so sexy.
Somebody out there on the ether
Yeah.
thinks
That
the
man is
drummer
sexy,
is
yeah.
super
Who doesn't
sexy.
love the drummer?
drummers are always sexy.
Giving it to the drummer. Let's
Oh,
go
that
back
was- that
for a
was great.
second
Yeah.
because the song before that, Harbor,
Oh, that was beautiful.
so
yeah.
beautiful.
That was
oh, that was
I wrote
a
it
really,
about
really
my,
beautiful
my
song.
16-year-old son. Just it just, or I have two sons who are teenagers, so every time I sing it, I think about just
Yeah.
the relationship.
I have
of
two teenage
standing on the
sons.
shoreline and watching them go out into that.
Don't
water.
leave me.
Yeah, you gotta let them go.
I mean, I wouldn't
Sometimes
know, but
the
I
ship
think it's
needs
something
to
like that.
leave the port. I know.
Oh
I
man,
know.
thank you guys so much for joining us
Yeah.
tonight. You guys sound amazing. I love the energy of the three of you guys together. I hope you continue to make
Yeah, it's a
music
good
together.
vibe
It's a really
together.
good vibe. Thank you guys for tuning in again to
Yes.
the Maine Music Project, for donating on Venmo or PayPal at the Maine Music Project.
Yes, please give back. Please, your donations
$1, $5,
help to
$10,
go to
whatever you got.
Arcadia, to the Frontier, a great, incredible venue. I've talked about it off and on throughout the night, but
Back to us.
these
too.
are the kind of venues you need to keep supporting and keep alive because they're venues that bring community together. And that's what
Absolutely.
this project is about, bringing community together. So do whatever it is you can afford to do.
Thanks, guys, for
Yeah.
tuning in. I just want to mention one thing. We're going to be changing some things up here at the Maine Music Project.
Oh,
We're going
yes.
to continue to be bringing you awesome shows, but we have a
'Cause
special.
we can't stop.
We can't stop.
Can't stop.
No.
no stopping.
We got a special summer series coming up for you guys,
Oh, we
and we're
do.
going to have some.
I'm excited.
It's very exciting.
It is.
It involves real life, and we will tell real life humans.
Humans.
And seeing things in
Yes.
person. And so we will
Summer
be,
is coming.
Yeah,
That's
summer's
all we can
coming.
say.
We'll
Summer
be
is
bringing
coming.
you more information. In
We'll
the
be
next
changing
couple
the date.
weeks.
Just
Yeah.
the day, not the date,
The-
but the day.
The day of the week. We
day
can
of the week.
reveal that.
Tuesdays. We're gonna move to Tuesdays starting June.
Starting in June. We're
Yeah.
going to take a little break here at the end of May, and then we're going to tell you guys all
We're
about
going to
what we're doing.
revamp and come out bigger, better, badder than
It's
before.
going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
And so just keep your ears
Yes.
open and eyes peeled for that information.
Thank you one more time to our
Go.
sponsors.
Reel them off, Michelle.
Polar Star Podcast. Thank you, Aspen Dental, Bangor Savings, Lenny's, The Dogfish, WMPG, my love, People Power Community Radio, and of course, Postcards with Jenny
And-
Van West and Mayamon. And most of all, thank you to our incredible staff.
Yes. Yes, our team.
Our
here,
team who make this happen because
Lee doing sound and video, and Gabe and Courtney
takes a
behind
village.
the scenes.
Gabe, Courtney, they're back there.
They're doing all the emails and talking to you peoples on the interwebs.
Yes.
My partner in crime over here, Michelle Arcan.
Natalie Michelle.
Without you, thank you guys
She
for
lets
tuning
me
in.
touch her shirts.
Keep doing it. I like it.
It's good. Look at this. I fancy I painted my nails.
That'll be my new thing.
I'm
Every
trying
week
to
I'll
grow
bring you
up.
a new shirt. You look good, Michelle. You're looking
Thank
good.
you. It takes a lot for me to pull myself together, but
no,
every now and then I do, especially for you guys. Thank you again for being part of our show. We got one more song.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Give it up for Arcadia one more time. We got Rob next week.
The sweet pie for his apple, the only windfall I'll ever see. Earth gives her shade, it's only natural when things I swear between her and me. In the great big world, you know things are different. I have debts I cannot pay. Daily work just gets me by, and there's nothing put aside for a rainy day. So take me in, take me in, Arcadia. Take me in, take me in, Arcadia. And nature's laws, they have no angles. Do your work, reap what you sow. Law and desire, men do entangle to see the fallout. Everywhere you go. So take me in, take me in, Arcadia. Take me in, take me in, Arcadia. The sweet pie, it does remind me of the earth and sky. My precious friends, you stay square with Mother Nature, and she will provide. So take me in, take me in, Arcadia. Take me in, take me in, Arcadia. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Great pleasure.